Hey guys, it's Russ here, Russ here, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Pokemon Colosseum Shadowlocke playthrough. So, if you guys don't know what a Shadowlocke is, so far this is the... I don't even know what episode this is. But anyway, what we're doing is... It's like a Nuzlocke, but a little bit different. There's actually a limited number of Pokemon you can actually catch in this game, so we're kind of throwing the first Nuzlocke rule out the window, which is when you enter a new route, you get to catch the first Pokemon you encounter. There's not many routes. There's only like a couple cities in this game, which would limit you to like 5 Pokemon for the entire game. There's only like 43 Pokemon in the entire game in general, and most of the time, if you there isn't too many chances for a second chance. There's a couple second chance encounters in this game, but as a whole, yeah, there's only about 43 Pokemon in this game. So we can catch any Pokemon of this special variety that we encounter, which is the Shadow variety. In this game, we are snagging back Shadow Pokemon from an evil team organization called Team Snag'em. So, we are allowed to catch every Shadow Pokemon we encounter. Then, the second rule is, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead to us. So we are keeping that rule intact. So far, we've had 2 casualties in our journey, which is very sad, especially since one of them was our starters. Well, one of our starters, sorry. Next rule is when we are able to nickname our Pokemon, because when we first catch a Pokemon in this game, you cannot nickname it because it's a Shadow Pokemon. It's not close to you, we have to open the door to its heart, and once we do that, we will be able to nickname the Pokemon. And we must nickname every Pokemon we unlock the heart to, because it just makes it that much sadder whenever we lose one, because, I mean, even if you don't care about something, even if you give it a name, it just makes you care about that much more. So, now that I'm done rambling on about all the rules and everything, first we're going to do a quick team recap and then continue with the story. So we've captured a ton of new Pokemon throughout these past couple episodes. If you want to go check that out and see how we captured them, who we fought, all that kind of stuff, go back and watch those episodes. But we're going to do a quick team recap now, so if you don't like spoilers, go back and watch those. But if you do want spoilers, here they are. So, first of all, we have our Umbreon. Our Umbreon has a synchronized ability, Naughty Nature, with Bite, Secret Power, Taunt, and Snatch. Level 28, he's our lowest level as of right now, even though he's our starter. Next is our Croconaw, who's just unlocked a new attack, I see. He has Shadow Rush, Scary Face, Bite, and is holding the Mystic Water. He is a rash nature with a Torrent ability, and as you can see by his heart gauge, we've almost fully unlocked the door to his heart, so that's pretty nifty. He's getting really close to us, and I love Croconaw, so I can't wait to use it on this playthrough. Also, just to let you guys know, we have captured more than 6 Pokemon, so some of our new Pokemon are boxed or are going to be boxed. I might switch them out throughout the playthrough. I'm not going to lock myself into these Pokemon. I just kind of want to mix it up. I don't want the teams to become stale and stuff like that. So, the next Pokemon on our team is Misdreavus. Misdreavus is level 30, holding a spell tag, has the ability to levitate. We've barely unlocked the door to its heart, so we don't know its nature yet. It only has the attack Shadow Rush. Next, our newest Pokemon to our team is a Skiploom, level 30 with the attack Shadow Rush. We don't know much about it. It does have the ability Chlorophyll, so if you need to get that sun up, it'll be rocking fast. But we haven't even unlocked the door to its heart at all as of yet, because we just caught it. Next, we have our Noctowl, which we have used in a previous battle. It has the ability Keen Eye and the attack Shadow Rush. And our last Pokemon, at least in this team, is going to be our Flaffy. We haven't used it as of yet, but I'm super excited to use it. It has the ability Static and the attack Shadow Rush. So in the last episode, we faced some people around town. Got some more Shadow Pokemon. This area seems to be full of them. So, in previous episodes, we've also checked out this Colosseum here, and we aren't able to enter. So at the end of the last episode, I healed up, and we're gonna head back to town. I think the next thing we need to check out is that shady guy at the entrance, who was talking to the cop a couple episodes ago. I think that's where the storyline lies from here. There's a shop. Oh, yeah. While we're here, we're going to stop at the shop and pick up some more full heals, because we used a lot of full heals in our last episode. There was a lot of statuses going all around. So let's see what we can pick up here. Oh, they have hyper potions here already. So we're going to pick up a couple full heals here. Breaking the bank here. I think that's all we're gonna pick up for now. I picked up some super potions before last episode, but we didn't take that much damage, and we healed up, so a little glitchy there. We're gonna continue on. See if I believe his name's Cal has anything to say. What are you looking at? I haven't seen your face around these parts before. What are you, tourist? If you don't want to get hurt, just get lost and quick. It's good for your health. So, I thought that's where the storyline lied. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I've already talked to Dew King in Capsule Corp here. I guess I haven't. Okay. Sorry, but I'm busy. You'll have to excuse me. I think I gave him a different voice before, but I'm not quite sure. I'll have to go back and redo that again. So, I have 3 little kids back here. Somehow we got snagged back from those criminals. What? You startled me. How'd you get in here? That's weird. My little brother was supposed to be on lookout. Are you Papa's friend? I'm Marcia. Pleased to meet you. But sorry, we're kind of busy. We're talking about something quite important. Please come down to visit or play with us another time. And I already talked to you. What about you? My sister hasn't done anything but chatter. I'm so bored. I want to play house. So, is there anything cool going on around here? Nope. So yeah, that's what I thought. I thought we did all the stuff here. Wonder how to... I went in here, I believe. If not, let me check this out. Windmill generates electricity that's power for the Colosseum. Okay. Okay. Maybe it has something to do with the Colosseum. I didn't even get in here in time to make registration. Oh, it's one of the ball goes, I didn't even make it here in time for registration. I heard rumors that if you win the challenge, you get an awesome Pokemon like Cal. Oh, shh. I'm not... What am I saying? I'm supposed to keep it a secret. Pretend you didn't hear anything. Okay, so I think... Pokeruss! Wasn't Cal that guy who was hanging around the town's entrance? We should go ask him. He might know something. So there we go. So that's what I need to do to trigger Cal. Because I was 99% sure that's what I had to do to continue the storyline from here. So we definitely know Cal has a Shadow Pokemon. So we're going to go check that out and see what he has. See if we can capture it. Where'd Cal go? There he is. What's that? You want to know more about the weird Pokemon? If you want to know anything that much, you may as well I'll let you see it with your own eyes. Well, I butchered that. Okay, so we're fighting Rogue Cal here. He has a Furret and a Ralts. Oh man, I wish this Ralts was a Shadow Pokemon. They'd be freaking sweet. So here comes Croconaw and Umbreon. So Furret is the Pokemon with the Black Aura, and this one's a little bit higher leveled. It is level 33, so we gotta be careful. I think Umbreon's gonna go in for the bite on Ralts, it's super effective, but we're also gonna go for the bite on Furret. See if we can get some flinches here. But the Furret seems to be really fast, and it used Helping Hand with the Ralts. I'm kind of scared to see what it's going to use. So there's the bite onto the Furret. Does a little bit of damage, nothing crazy. Again, we were looking for the flinchies, but it seems to outspeed us. Here's the bite on the Umbreon with the stab and onto the Ralts. Does massive damage, one hit KOs the Ralts. So we don't even get to see what the Helping Hand combo was, which is good because it might have been freaking scary. Oh my god. So, remember when you were kids and you played Pokemon and you were bad at it? Okay, maybe not all of you were bad at it, but I know I was bad at it. So, when I was a kid, especially my yellow game, when I first started it, I trained a Pikachu, and if you could look back at my first yellow save file, it was like a level 83 Pikachu, like a level 20 some Charmeleon, like a Squirtle. Like, I was really bad. I was unbalanced, and I knew nothing about Pokemon. Actually, my first gym badge, I didn't. I kind of pseudo cheated to get. Well, okay, I'll explain it. So, we do a decent amount to this Furret here. I think we're gonna have Umbreon focus on this C-Dot now. We definitely need to get Crocodile out of here, I just realized that. So, we're gonna bite this C-Dot now, and we're going to switch Crocodile out to... We're gonna switch it out to Flaffy. So, anyway, back to my story. Back when I was a kid, playing my first yellow game, I had Pikachu. I started with yellow, and I could not beat Brock for the life of me. And like I tried, I had my Pikachu was over leveled. I think it knew Slam at this point. I don't even remember. I definitely knew Quick Attack, and so like I could literally not beat Brock. I didn't know Mankey existed. Like, this was not. I maybe had a level 10 Butterfree, but I was like, it barely knew anything, and I don't know why I didn't level it up anymore, but I was really bad at the game. So, but I was really good at Pokemon Stadium. So, Pokemon Stadium, I had beaten the entire Gym Leader's Castle, including, like, the Elite Four and all that stuff. And in that game, you could after you beat them, it gave you a Pokemon to download. And I got lucky, and the Pokemon I could download was level 20 Kabuto, which that is what I ended up using. It didn't listen to me, but it was level 20, so it was taking like no damage from these tackle and bides and all this stuff that Onix was doing, because it wasn't attacking half the time, so bide was useless. And I caught the Furret, so really nice there. We need to take down this Machop. Probably gonna switch out Umbreon here. But anyway, back to my story. Eventually, just through sheer willpower, this level 20 Kabuto beat Brock's Onix, and I got my first gym badge. After that, I really didn't have too much trouble with the game, but I mean, I was still a bad trainer, just having like a level 83, blah blah blah. So, as a kid, I didn't get much better as I grew up, and my next game, when I started Pokemon, I didn't actually have a Game Boy. I don't think I had my first Game Boy until actually the Game Boy Advanced, I think. I played all of them through Stadium and Stadium 2. So, Stadium 2 had this really neat function. When you plugged in the old Pokemon games, the red, blue, and the yellow, it gave them all items, because this was the first game that you could have hold items, was Gold and Silver. So Flappy just entered Hyper Mode here, of course. So, luckily, you used Strength on the switch out, and Mischievous took no damage from that. So we're going to Shadow Rush, and we're going to call out to Flaffy. Anyway, so every Pokemon got a held item. Some of them were berries, some of them were TM, some of them were... I don't even remember. I think there was a handful of Everstones and everything like that, too. But, like you could deposit all these items into the box on Stadium, and then you could transfer them all to your Gold and Silver games. And it was freaking awesome. One of the TMs, there was two TMs in particular that were really good. There was Detect, and there was a TM for Ice Punch. So when I got Gold, one of the first Pokemon I caught was a Sentret, and I found out that I could learn Ice Punch. And I started with, I think my starter was Cyndaquil, because I was a cool kid back then, even though Cool Kid chose Crocodile. I was the cooler kid that chose Cyndaquil. Anyway. So we defeat Machop here, and that takes down Kale. So we're going to see what happens here with the storyline, then I'll continue my story. So... my Shadow Pokemon. So... That was it. That lying minor bee. He came up with this fancy, tough-sounding shadow Pokemon, but it was no big deal. You guys be careful too. Don't be played for a sucker. That's about what they'll give you if you win at the Colosseum. Shadow Pokemon? That's what I heard it was called. A shadow Pokemon. That Pokemon with the black aura.
I trust things are going to according to plan, Minor B.
Oh yes, it is indeed, Master Nazgul. Our plan is coming along lovely, peach keen way. We are a broken Duking spirit, and we do as we please at the Colosseum without his meddling. We've even been giving away shadow Pokemon on the sly to challenge the winners for gathering us data.
Good. The others are going to appear. The others appear to be doing their part of the plan as well. Our shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quite quickly. The final phase is not far off.
Foo, foo, foo! This is poking up the spirit and body. I feel like dancing.
Save your dancing until our plan succeeds. I'm off.
Okay then. I shall make my return to the cave where my darling Pokemon await my return. Let's the music play! So he leaves to his hysterical music. I love Minor B's music. Probably half the reason I love this character. So it looks like the Colosseum has a secret. I guess we have no choice but to take part in battling there. So, it looks like the next step in our progress is to check out the Colosseum. But though we didn't get much done on this episode, we did take down Cow, we did get a new Shadow Pokemon. I think, looking at the time, this is where we're going to have to cut it to, and in the next episode, we are going to, I think we're going to challenge a Colosseum, see what's there, see what Shadow Pokemon are there, and go from there. So if you guys like this, if you like this game, if you like these Shadowlocks, these Pokemon, and stuff like that, don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, if you like any of the Shadow Pokemon we caught in today's episode, or any of the episodes, leave a comment down below with the nickname of your favorite, or that you'd love to see this named. And when I'm able to nickname these Pokemon, I might choose yours. So, I think that's about it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.